Iowans need to know about settling with an insurance company?
So what Iowans need to know about settling with an insurance company is a number of things. First of all, it depends on what kind of injury it is, how it happened, because you need to know the source of insurance policies that are available or possibly available to cover the loss. Start with if it's at a third party's premises, or if a third party hits you in a car crash type situation. We'd be looking at what policies cover the person that's responsible for causing those injuries. In other words, who was negligent, who made an error that caused you to be hurt. We'd look to them first to see what kind of policies of insurance they have. But your own policy of insurance might also have coverage. Your own homeowners, your own auto policy, it may have coverage that applies to this particular loss. So it's kind of complicated, but the first thing you need to know is what policies are available from who that are on the hook to cover this loss or this negligence. The second thing you need to know is how bad is your injury? What's the law say about what's compensable and what's not? For instance, in some kinds of injuries, different things can be compensated and other things can't under Iowa law. So you really need to know what Iowa law says about your type of case. That's kind of like if you were in a poker game, you need to know what cards you have and what they mean. So you need to know the rules. But in this case, you get to know the cards the other person has too. You have that legal right. So you need to discover what the insurance company, what they know and don't tell you. You need to make them tell you. For instance, they have to tell you how much coverage, or they should have to tell you how much coverage is available under their policy to satisfy your damages, to pay your medical bills, to pay your lost wages, to pay for your pain and suffering. So when you're dealing with an insurance company, there's a lot of information they can give you if you ask, and they should give you if you ask. You just have to know what to ask for. They know these things. You're not one off, you're one of hundreds of files that adjuster's handling. So you can see they have a lot more experience and knowledge, and so you're at a disadvantage in this bargaining that's going on. The next thing you need to know is what's the statute of limitations. So depending on what happened to you, the law, you only have so long to bring an action or you're forever barred from filing it. For instance, in the car crash case in Iowa, that's usually 2 years from the date of the negligence, the car crash. Different statutes apply though, depending on the type of injury and the situation. The main thing I would just tell you is overall, they are going to try to buy your case. What's that mean? Buy your case. That means pay as little for it as possible and then get you to sign a release so you can never sue, you can never get any more, no matter what happens to you in the future. You're at a very big disadvantage because you're not in this business. They are in the casualty business. You're not. Understand that their goal is to get you to sign that release as cheaply as possible. So they're going to say things and not say things towards that goal.